Hi Capricorn, welcome to October. This is Teresa from Tarot by T, and I'm getting ready to do your reading for October. So we have Pluto moving direct on the 3rd after being retrograde since April, I think. And then we have a full moon in Aries on the 13th, and that's T-squared by Pluto in Capricorn. And then we have a new moon in Scorpio, which is happening on the 27th of October. So you're a cardinal sign. You're going to be activated by this full moon in Aries and this T-square in Pluto. And with Pluto in Capricorn, Pluto's in your first house. So if you feel that things have been kind of on hold or stuck, things are going to start to move. Especially since Saturn's already been moving forward since last month, and now Pluto comes online, and the two of them, they're going to be conjunct in the end of the year, January. So this is the beginning of things starting to gain traction. So let's see what the cards have to say for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know about love and relationships for the month of October 2019? What is coming up for Capricorn? What does Cappies need to know about love and relationships? What's coming up in October 2019? A Star. Page of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, the 7 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Sun, the 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, the Death card. So, this is promising. You start the month off with the Star. You have a dream, you have a vision that you'd like to achieve in a relationship, a hope or dream. Even maybe have a career path. It could go either way with the Star. The Star represents hope. It represents a dream come true. And you're on the path. And with the Page of Pentacles, you're open to the new. You're willing to embrace the new. And the Page, you could be dealing with another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this also is the card of the student. So maybe you're realizing, in order for me to achieve this goal, this dream, I'm going to have to get some training. So you could be open to learning some new skills or learning new things in October. You might be starting a new educational program. In the past, you have the 9 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. So you've been worried with the 9 of Swords. Maybe you're concerned about someone's health or concerned about your own health. Worry has been stressing you and affecting your health. Maybe you've had a lot on your mind. And part of it might have been trying to make a decision. Where do I focus my energy? Because the 7 of Cups is being stuck in the choices. You have several options, or you have had several options, and you're not sure what to choose. So it could be relationships, like, I don't know, what is it that I really want in a relationship? And if it's a career thing also, same thing. Where do I focus my energy? What do I want to do with my life? So things have been stagnating because you haven't been able to make that choice. At some point, though, you have to make a decision and you have to start focusing. You have this Knight of Swords. This is a card of fast energy. Jumping into something. I think, and it could be, if it's not, it could be your energy wanting to jump into something, wanting to take action, wanting to make things happen. But it could also be someone in your life. It could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, someone who suddenly comes into your life or suddenly departs. In this case, I think it's someone coming in unexpectedly, because you have the sun here. The sun represents, it could be marriage. It could be meeting someone that you are very compatible with. So like a dream come true. You know, if you've always wanted to connect with someone on a deep level, you could be doing that in October. So unexpectedly, you might just connect with someone. The Knight of Swords, if it's a person, it could be someone who's a little bit insensitive at times. They are very focused on their agenda, and sometimes they don't mean to ignore you, or they don't mean to be insensitive, but sometimes they're just so focused on their goal that they don't see how their actions are hurting others. So you could be dealing with someone who's very hasty in what they do, and very maybe a little bit argumentative. But I feel like you have a good relationship with this person, because the sun, it's about two people who really enjoy being together. You're connecting with someone that you really enjoy being with. Even though you may be very different, you have fun together. And the sun gives you the power to overcome any problems that you might be feeling in the relationship. So better things, better times are coming, better things are coming. Don't dwell on the Nine of Swords. Release that. Focus on the star and the sun. And don't be afraid to jump into, when opportunity knocks, jump. Don't be afraid to jump. You have this Eight of Pentacles, so you're on a new path. You're thinking of taking a new direction, maybe with your career, or you may be thinking of taking a relationship in a new direction. You know, maybe you've been with someone for a while and things have gotten stale, and now suddenly there's like a breath of fresh air coming. Because I feel like, here's the Five of Cups. Someone in your life is having a sense of regret. So you may have gone through a shaky period with someone where you felt like the relationship was a little unstable. Or you might have separated from someone, and then this person is evaluating their situation and feeling a sense of loss, feeling a sense of regret. And they're wanting to maybe reconnect. You might be reconnecting with someone from the past, someone that you were once involved with. This person's still suffering in some way. They've suffered some losses. And they seem to be stuck in that mode where they can't break out of focusing on what they've lost. They're not seeing what they still have. So I feel that if you've had a relationship that you've kind of lost track of, or you broke up, there's still the potential to salvage the situation. You can get back together, or you can patch up any differences, and you can bring harmony back to the relationship. But the way you're going to do it is by focusing on what's good about the person. Forget about the past. Don't focus on the negative. Focus on the positive. And here you have the Seven of Pentacles. So you're kind of waiting to see what... You're kind of in transition. Waiting to see what's going to develop. You may have planted some seeds. Maybe you put some feelers out there. You might be dating a couple of people. And I'm wondering, okay, where's this going to go? Even for those who have made a commitment, you're wondering, okay, what's next? And the outcome is the Death card. Which means that you're ready to release the past. You're ready to kiss the past goodbye. So anything that you've been through in the past, any sorrow, any heartache, any confusion, you're on the edge of a new cycle. And a brighter time, a happier time. And you know that the only way you can bring the new in is if you release some of the old. So you're clearing out what's no longer serving you. You're evaluating, what do I keep, what do I let go of? And you're making room for this new energy to come in. And it could be quick, unexpected and quick. Someone may just, run into your life, come into your life in some way, in an unexpected way, in a hasty way. But they can bring a lot of happiness. The Sun is a happy card. It's a card of fulfillment. The Star is a card of a wish fulfilled, a dream fulfilled. For some of you in a relationship, if you've been with someone for a long time, maybe you're ready to make a commitment. Or maybe someone that you've been separated from realizes they made a mistake and wants to come back, and you could reestablish that connection as well and take a new path, a new direction. And for those, it could even be a career move that brings you into greater harmony and brings you into a much more fun experience, much more fruitful experience. But the Death card means you have to accept that change. You have to accept change. That you're not the same person that you are today that you were in the past. And maybe the people around you, the situations are changing. And the things that made you happy maybe years ago are no longer satisfying. You have new goals, new things that you value. And so you're releasing the past. You have to release the past. Don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on past mistakes, past heartaches, past sorrow. Embrace this sun. The sun is out. The clouds are departing. It's like the clouds, it's like someone it's been raining all day and then all of a sudden the sun comes out. And you're looking down at the wet, pavement and you're in the puddles and you're like, oh, but look at all these puddles. Look at the blue sky. The sun's out. It's going to be okay. So there's going to be an improvement in a relationship in October. And possibly a new beginning. A new cycle. A cycle of joy. So let's see what the astrology has to say. So your full moon is falling in the 4th house of home, and the sun's going to be in your 10th house of career. So something's coming to completion in October. Career success, maybe even moving in with someone with the 4th house, a completion of a project that brings you recognition, a completion of a domestic situation that brings you happiness. And you have Pluto in your 1st house and Saturn. You're ready to get serious. You're ready to take charge of your life and to have an impact, to step into your power. So things are changing. Jupiter's in the 12th house. It's helping you to clear out karmic baggage. Sometimes Jupiter can make things seem larger than life in the 12th house. So if you have any psychological issues or if you're dealing with people, Jupiter can increase that. So you want to make sure that you don't take unnecessary risks, because Jupiter, is very optimistic and it likes to gamble. It can cause you to gamble. But the North Node is in Cancer. It's in your partnership sector. It's time. It's time to move away from the harsh energy of Capricorn and Saturn, the restrictive energy. It's time to move into Cancer mode, where you're feeling nurtured by a partner, where you're giving your love, you're nurturing, you're taking care of someone, and they're returning that love. So if you've been alone for a while, there could be an unexpected romantic proposal coming up. You've got Venus in the 11th house, and it's opposing Uranus in the 5th. So there could be an unexpected encounter that brings more fun into your life, that brings romance into your life, that represents, a dream come true. It could bring more money even, because the 11th house is the money that you earn from the work that you're doing. Then we have a new moon in your 11th house. So you may have a new goal, you're inspired by to take a new path. You're working on a new project that's allowing you to express your unique creativity. You could be working with technology, science, technology, even astrology. Maybe you're finding, for some of you, you might find a new interest in astrology. And you're finding it to be fun. You have Mars going through your 10th house. So there could be some work-life balance issues, or you're working really hard on your career, trying to get ahead. Just make sure that you take time to rest. Don't overdo it. And with Mars square Saturn, there could be some power struggles with authority figures. So don't come on too strong, because you have Saturn in your first house. And you're learning how to wield power. You're learning how to be the boss. So you may receive some pushback if you're a little bit too harsh, or if you're a little bit too controlling. So you have to balance that energy. Learn how to deal with that energy. You know, you want to help to empower the people that you're ruling. You don't want to beat them with a stick. You know, you don't want to be a steamroller. You have to be aware of that when Pluto and Saturn are in your first house. That you're not coming on too strong. That you're not exerting too much force or pressure. That you're not being too restrictive. You know, you have to give people freedom too. And especially in relationships. Don't be a bully. Don't be too forceful. And you should do fine. Because you have the sun here. Look at these cards. The sun and the star. You can't get better than that. And then the death card, meaning you're on the edge of a brand new life. A part of you has died. A way of life has died, in a sense. So it's like going from single to married or married to single. That life is over. It's over. It's dead. But now you're free to embrace change and to bring in something new, to plant new seeds and watch them grow. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading, Capricorn. If you'd like to get a private reading, just click on the link in the description box and we can look at your specific situation and see how this whole month is going to work out for you. Thank you for those who've liked the videos, who've left comments, who have supported me with the readings. I really appreciate your support and your love and your comments. If it wasn't for all of that, I probably wouldn't be here. So thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for choosing me to watch these videos. I hope you're enjoying them. I hope they're helping you. And if you're new, welcome. I'm glad to have you watching my channel. So Capricorn, step into your power this month. Don't worry. Embrace these new beginnings. Don't be afraid to have fun. All work and no play, you know. So have fun in October. And I will talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.